Christopher Chan is a visionary Chinese-Canadian physician whose 25-year journey in nephrology has transformed the lives of patients. Christopher Chan with the 2025 Chinese-Canadian Legend Award.
I am really honored today to be presenting the 2025 Chinese-Canadian Legend Award to Dr. Christopher Chan. I've actually known Chris for many, many years, like more than 20 years. My first impression of him as he entered as staff at UHN, or University Health Network, was that he was young, he was smart, and he was very humble. And over the years, I've watched his career develop, and also I would run into him at Yamaha Music School. He would be taking his kids, and I would be taking my kids, although older kids, to classes. One of the things that you may not know about him is that he's very good with math and money and people. It's really hard to find someone sort of with these three sort of trio expertise because he's the head of our economics committee in the Department of Medicine at University Health Network and Sinai Health System. That's one of the largest Department of Medicine in Canada. And so, you can just imagine with the different disciplines that, at the end of his tenure, he's still very well liked by everyone. So, congratulations, Chris.
Thank you, Dr. Chan and Professor Chang, for both of your wonderful speech. And now we're going to welcome...
And thank you, Angela, for your very, very generous description of me. And I'd also like to thank the organizing committee and also the nomination committee for considering me. I'm very humbled to be here. I'm still not truly acknowledging the legend status that you're bestowing on me. I think the real important message that I have is that of a message of gratitude. I'm very thankful that I've been given this opportunity to serve many different people. I hope that through our work and also through our advocacy, we can always develop a better solution to actually help people, which has always been my goal all this time. I only have a minute, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but I'd like to thank a few other people so that, of course, all of this work does not just simply come from me. I'm very, very much indebted to my entire team and the Division of Nephrology at University Health Network for supporting my work. As you can see from the video, there's been also a really significant amount of help that I have received through our nephrology dialysis team. Our fellows have been tremendous in helping me always learn more. And finally, I would like to thank my family for the ongoing support. And I cannot end this speech without thanking the patients. It's all about actually helping them, and they actually lead me to actually guide much better solution for our dialysis, our chronic disease management, and also it was really humbling and also highly gratifying to be able to make that little change that we can do around the world. Thank you very much.
He would not be able to lead his life now the way he wants it if he was not for Dr. Chan, because of his life-saving nocturnal dialysis program. So just sponsor the CCL Pain for the award recipient, and today he will represent this special CCL Pain to Dr. Chan himself to demonstrate not only his gratitude, but also thousands of other patients benefited from his innovation and program.
Dr. Kenneth Fung's journey in psychiatry has been shaped by both personal conviction and cultural sensitivity. His childhood in Hong Kong and immigration to Canada, while being a teenager, exposed him to cultural differences that later became central to his work. During medical training, Kenneth encountered challenges in integrating cultural awareness into psychiatric practice. Canadian Psychiatric Association and the American Psychiatric Association. For his outstanding achievements in mental health care and unwavering advocacy against stigma and systemic racism, CCLA is proud to present Dr. Kenneth Fung with the 2025 Chinese Canadian Legend Award.
Also a CCL award recipient, an internationally renowned leader in the field of anesthesia and sleep apnea, to present this award to Dr. Fung.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this prestigious award. I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this award. I would like to thank my parents, my family, and all the mentors that really guide this journey, as well as all my collaborators. Special shout out for Dr. Ted Low there, my mentor for many years, and my friends, Hope Mental Health Association. And really, it's through our collaborative work that we are in this endeavor together to promote mental well-being of the community. Now, being a psychiatrist is my passion. But being a psychiatrist is a funny profession, funny specialty. When you go to a party and you tell people I'm a psychiatrist, people say, uh-oh, I better be on my best behavior. Are you analyzing me? I always tell them, yeah, but it's too late now. Another question I'm often asked is, you hear such terrible stories for the entire day. Don't you get burned out? And it's true. I think it's one of the most challenging specialties that we face. It's very stressful indeed. Even it takes a toll on us. And at the same time, I feel incredibly privileged to be able to share and listen to people's stories and suffering, and to be able to facilitate and bear witness to some of the most amazing human resilience and the capacity for hope, for healing, and for transformation. And it's such a noble specialty, I think. And so I've dedicated myself, along with my friends, to really decrease mental health stigma, which affects 1 in 5 Canadians, and to really advance culture in mental health care, because culture is so important. Probably more than any other specialty, I think culture really determines the medical care we can provide for our patients. And for the last 23 years, I'm thankful for UHN's support for the Asian Mental Health Clinic, through which we have served the Chinese community to really address some of these cultural and mental health needs. Because I think by studying culture and understanding Chinese culture and Chinese wisdom, it actually stands to benefit the whole mental health care field as a whole, right? With all the mindfulness treatment that we are borrowing from Asian traditions and wisdom. Life is always full of challenges. Unfortunately, our Asian clinic has just been closed several weeks ago by the hospital. So we are in flux. But I always have faith in the resilience of the Chinese community. And I hope that collectively, that the community can rise up and continue to reach out to those Chinese Canadians who are in need so that we can all strive to thrive, just like the conference event says, that everyone can thrive together. Thank you very much once again for this very meaningful award. Thank you so much.
Please enjoy the video.
David was born in 1960 in Hong Kong and grew up amid hardship and frequent upheaval. His family immigrated twice, first to Yangon, Myanmar, and then to Malaysia, fleeing political instability and seeking a better life. Raised in a large, struggling household, David learned responsibility early, working part-time as a child. Despite adversity, he thrived academically, socially, excelling in leadership roles at school. Proud to present Mr. David Mao Lim with the 2025 Chinese Canadian Legend Award.
Good evening. My fellow Canadians, my fellow Chinese, my fellow past winners of this award, and I congratulate all the recipients of tonight's award. I'm not here to accept this award for myself. I'm here to accept for the people who are the heroes of Canada and the heroes for the world. Without them, we are only one person or one association. In order to help more people, we need more people to be able to contribute. The most important thing, the most important person I want to thank, especially, are the following people. The one and only Dr. Joseph Wong. We know without him, Canada is a much worse place to live. To tell the world also about Alpha, to tell the world about the Nanjing massacre that no one outside North America, or maybe even Canada, or China even knows. So without a man like him, we lose history, we lose a lot of things. We have old people, less fortunate people that Dr. Wong can only help. The second person that I really want to thank are my late beloved parents. They show me, or they show us, we are a big family. They show us compassionate. They show us when they arrive in Malaysia with nothing in their pocket and 4 adult or 4 toddler children. Within a very short time, thank God, they made it, not made it, but they survived well. And the first thing they do is to take care of their family and friends in China. If you remember in the 70s, a singer machine, a sewing machine, medicine, bicycle, clothing, everything are very appreciated. You only need to spend $1 on a bowl of noodles in the 70s. So I see what my parents do, even though they are only surviving. They try and help as many people as possible. Next, I want to thank my wife. Lulu, who has also encouraged me and support me in everything I do. From a very young age, my wife has also trained my daughters Samantha and Jonathan to contribute to the Children Wish Foundation, the sick hospital, the sick kid hospital, and anything that can help people so that we can start them from young. So now they all know the understanding that giving is a lot better than receiving. So that's our blessing. The second person I want to mention other than my family is Miss Judy Young. Where's Judy? She's the life and blood of CPB, which is Chinese Professionals and Businesses in Mississauga. I believe this is our 30th year of CPB, and without her and all the volunteers, we all know Audrey, Andre, and you name it. There are too many for me to name, okay? Please excuse me if I miss anyone. Albert, Judge Albert, Andre, who else? Many, many people I have to thank. So, with all these people, they have made Canada and the world a much better place to live. And that's why recently we have just been voted the best country in the world to live in. So I thank all of them in making this world a a much better place than we inherited, I hope. And lastly, of course, I have to thank my team of executives here. Where are they? Who has been able to help me to make this happen. Without them, no man is an island. You cannot be alone. You have to have a team. So, I pray God bless all of us. God bless Canada. Last 10 seconds, I have a little digression. We are not nobody's 51 state. We are the great country of Canada. I'm going to use the English phrase. Long live Canada. Twice. Long live Canada. Long live Canada.
Thank you so much, David, for such a passionate speech. Linda Leoland.
Born in Halifax to Chinese immigrant parents, Linda Lee Oland grew up in modest circumstances. The family lived in just one room above her father's laundry. Her parents had reunited in Canada in 1948 following the repeal of the Chinese Exclusion Act. A hard-working student, she was selected for an advanced academic program in junior high and excelled through perseverance and discipline to meaningful reforms and broader representation on the bench. Even after retiring from the Court of Appeal in 2020, her leadership was repeatedly sought. She served as acting director of the Nova Scotia Public Prosecution Service in 2022 and in 2023, becoming the founding chair of the Progress Monitoring Committee, overseeing responses to Canada's deadliest mass shooting. For her outstanding achievements in Canada's justice system and tireless public service, CCLA is proud to present the Honorable Linda Lee Oland with the 2025 Chinese Canadian Legend Award.
We present this award to the Honorable Linda Lee Oland.
Good evening, everyone. I must say that it's a real honor for me to be here and to make this presentation, because in my view, the Honorable Linda Oland is truly a legend, not only within your community, but she is a legend in all of Canada, and certainly as a judge, as a fellow appellate court judge, I stand on her shoulders, and it's a real honor. So thank you for that. It is, as I've indicated, with profound honor and deep admiration that I stand before you this evening to present this very distinguished award to a very extraordinary jurist, a trailblazer, and an inspiration to us all, the Honorable Linda Lee Olin. Now, I stand here as the Chief Justice of this province, but also as a Black Canadian. I am keenly aware of the barriers faced by those who dare to forge new paths in spaces where diversity has historically been absent. Justice Olin's remarkable journey resonates deeply with me and with countless others who have looked to her as a beacon of possibility. As you've heard, born and raised in Halifax as part of one of Nova Scotia's earliest Chinese families, she stepped boldly into a legal world that was not always ready to embrace her. Yet through her intellect, tenacity, and unwavering commitment to justice, she shattered glass ceilings and redefined what it means to lead with grace and purpose. Justice Olin's career is a testament to the power of perseverance. From becoming the first Chinese Canadian admitted to the Nova Scotia bar, to her historic appointment as the first female partner and partner from a visible minority group at McGuinness, Cooper and Robinson. She charted a course that few could have imagined. Her ascent to the Supreme Court of Nova Scotia in 1998 as the first person from a visible minority group on that bench, and her elevation to the Nova Scotia Court of Appeal in 2000 as the first person of age and heritage on a Canadian appellate court were not just personal triumphs, they were transformative moments for our judiciary and our nation. For those of us from diverse and racialized backgrounds, Justice Olin is more than a jurist. She's a role model who showed us that excellence knows no boundaries. Her presence on the bench was a powerful reminder that our perspectives, shaped by our unique experiences, enrich the administration of justice. She championed diversity, not just through her presence, but through her actions. Whether mentoring Indigenous and African Nova Scotian lawyers, chairing initiatives to diversify the judiciary, or leading the progress monitoring committee to ensure accountability after the 2020 Nova Scotia mass shooting. Her work has made our courts more inclusive, more equitable, and more reflective of the communities we serve. While she sat in Nova Scotia, her influence and her reach spanned the entire nation of Canada. The previous speaker said that we live in the best country in the world. And it's because of people like Justice Olin why we can say that with pride and true affirmation that we indeed live in the greatest country in the world. And so thank you for that, Justice Olin. Now, as I reflect in my own path as a Black Canadian jurist, I see in Justice Olin a kindred spirit, a pioneer who faced challenges with courage and transformed them into opportunities for change. Her legacy is not only in the precedents she set or the cases she adjudicated, but in the courts she opened for generations of judges, lawyers, and leaders who will follow. She has shown us that diversity is not a barrier, but a strength, and that justice is best served when it reflects the mosaic of our society. Justice Olin, your legacy will live on for generations in the hearts of those you've inspired, in the institutions you've strengthened, and in the countless lives touched by your commitment to fairness and inclusion. On behalf of the Chinese community here, on behalf of the judiciary here in Ontario, on behalf of the entire legal profession, and all those who believe in the transformative power of trailblazers, I am honored to be a part of this presentation. And again, congratulations and thank you for lightening the weight of all of us. And thank you to your organization for recognizing a true legend.
Now, let us judge and the justice and Honorable Linda Olam to speak few words to us.
Hello, everyone. My goodness, Chief Justice, where did you go? Such generous words. I could hardly recognize myself. To be included with such outstanding people, recipients of this award tonight, is just incredible, and I am deeply grateful. How I wish that my parents could have been here tonight. It was because of their sacrifices and dedication that my siblings and our families are living lives in Canada that they could never have imagined. Traditional Chinese values like duty, hard work, excellence, and above all, honor, contributed to the successes of my family and myself, and also to many other Chinese Canadians in this country. We should all be thankful. As the Chief Justice recounted, my life has been the law. And over the many years that I served as a jurist and in other capacities related to the law, I saw so many people, many in quite intense situations. I want to share with you what I learned from my years on the bench. They are short. First, never assume anything about anybody. Second, listen hard and carefully. Third, wait. Don't rush to judgment. And finally, whenever possible, be kind. How we treat each other matters, not only in the courtroom, but in our greater society. We must focus on not what makes us different or each of us special, but rather on our common humanity. Let's not forget that. The Chief Justice called me a trailblazer, and I have been first on many occasions, often through inadvertence. Nobody plans to be a trailblazer. But you know, the Chinese started settling across this country after the railway was finished in the 1890s. And the first Chinese reached Nova Scotia, my home province, before 1900. Yet tonight, Once again, I am a first, and again, inadvertently. I am the first recipient of this award, east of Quebec. I applaud the association heartily for recognizing that there are so many Chinese Canadians spread across this country and extending its reach with this award more broadly. What is important is not being first, although that is significant. What is important is not to be first and only, or first and last. Thank you very much for your attention tonight. And again, I am so grateful for your award.
Was born in Hong Kong and was sent to Canada at age 15 to attend high school in Gretna, Manitoba. Embracing his newfound independence, he chose a less traditional path than many of his peers. Initially majoring in engineering at the University of Manitoba, Ray eventually followed his passion and earned an honors degree in economics. Encouraged by a friend in interior design, he pursued further studies in that field. For his outstanding achievements in architecture, generous community contributions, and cultural leadership in the Winnipeg community, CCLA is proud to present Mr. Raymond Wan with the 2025 Chinese Canadian Legend Award.
Now we would like to invite
I'm an Italy-Philippines wife. I'm all the way from Winnipeg. Today, I'm so happy to 參加紅華傳奇呢個頒獎典禮。我頒獎代表我先生頒獎俾菲律賓，頒獎俾我個好朋友Raymond Wan， 佢係一個 Winnipeg 出名嘅建築畫則師。而家我想請Sandra Alexander 代表佢哋講幾句説話。
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here to fill in to the Honorable Dr. Philip He, who cannot come tonight because of an unexpected surgery. Please join me in extending our best wishes to him for a fast and full recovery. His Honor has asked me to express how deeply disappointed he is to miss this opportunity to present the award personally to Mr. Raymond Wang, a distinguished person he has known and highly respected for many years. And now, I would like to share a few highlights from the speech His Honor had prepared before his hospitalization. I met Ray as a young university student. At the time, he was a performer with one of the few line dance troupes. He was an energetic kid who always volunteered at our community events. Today, he is an exceptional community leader who continues to guide young leaders to step up and contribute. He is also a quiet philanthropist and is currently serving as the president of the Winnipeg Chinese Cultural and Community Center. Manitoba is fortunate to have a community champion like Ray. Over the years, Ray built a reputation as an innovative architect in the city. His beautiful designs, including the CFL football stadium graced the skyline of Winnipeg. Most recently, he completed Manitoba's tallest building. I live across the river from this spectacular building and see it every day from my front window. It is a magnificent sight and makes me so proud to call the architect a friend, colleague, and local community booster. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Chinese-Canadian legend, Mr. Raymond Wang.
Thank you, Raymond and Mrs. Anita Lee. And that tells you how special it is. Anita flew in from Winnipeg, and despite the Honorable Philip Lee is still in the hospital, and she came in all the way from Manitoba to present this award to Raymond. Now let us welcome Raymond to speak a few words.
After 4 recipients, I feel very little. I'm humble to be here tonight in front of you in Toronto. A little guy from Winnipeg, I always refer to as a little fishbowl. But I'm a goldfish surviving inside a little fishbowl. I started my journey on the train in 1975 when my father and my mother have very high courage to let me leave the house when I was 15, $500 in my bank account, and here I am today. I'm grateful with their decision, and I'm grateful that I survived with that decision. This train journey is like every station you go, you discover a new story. You meet new people. You meet with new challenges. Station 1, 1975, I went to high school. 1982, 87, I finally graduated university with a master's degree. Started my train ride in the real world. Met a lot of people. Every station is different. Some come on, some get off. In this case, in the mid-80s, 84, me and my wife, we married. We started a family while I was at university. The train ride got even more interesting when the 4 kids were born. Now I have 4 grandchildren, 5th coming in the next 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks. Very proud grandfather, very proud father and husband. The train ride got even more interesting when you get into architecture. There's no solution to anything. It's not like accounting or engineering or even other profession. There's no answer to my career. Every client's different. I think in the description and the write-up, it tells you sometimes you just have to be creative and patient. I learned that. And there's one station in between I met your Honorable Philip Lee, and I don't know how he cornered me into agreeing volunteering for another full-time job. It took him a 1.5 years, put me as the first VP of the Cultural Center in Winnipeg. I finally accepted on April 29th of this year to become the president of our Winnipeg Chinese Cultural and Community Center, alongside I call her my agent, Anita Lee. She'll run around for me, she'll guide me on what to do, what's the next step. Thank you for the guidance, Anita. And Phil called me up yesterday and said, I'm passing the baton to you, and I'm stepping down. So it was a really surprise phone call that I now have even larger burden on my shoulder. My cousins is here. We just confirmed he's 10 years older than I, and his whole family is here. I thank you. Is my hidden mentor to be successful. When he started business, I was still at school. And I look at many cousins that I have and the family. It's not easy to be successful in maintaining a good husband, good father, good grandfather. Through my journey, I have a lot of hope. Winnipeg is a small city. Our population of Chinese is less than 20,000. So if you think I can survive within a Chinese community and do business within a Chinese community, I wish you all the luck you can get, because you ain't gonna get it if there isn't any. So my client base, composed with what Canada is all about, multiculturalism. I have Ukrainian, I got German, French, Jewish, East Indian. I am multiculturalism. When you come to our office, I think we have a mixture of over 7 different nations of people that work in my office, including mainland China, Philippines, you name it, or Iraq. We have people from Iraq. Talented people that we love to take them on. Every one of my staff are all fresh out of school. None of them come with a package of experience. And this is what all about how to grow your business, is the next generation. In our culture center, we are passing from one generation to the other. I consider myself as probably the 2nd generation of presidentship. I'm grooming the 30-year-olds now. I'm trying very hard the last 3 months to bring them, get them involved, grow our community, make a difference to the Chinese community. So I'm humble here to stand in front of you to accept this prestigious award. I thank you for my wife, all the support she has and put up to the roller coaster ride or the train ride that I've just talked about. And my kids, thank you, putting up to a father that I'm missing between 9 to 9, sometimes 7 to 9. But I'm here. I'm here to support the community, the family. Thank you.
Miss Stephanie Wong.
Stephanie Wong has spent her life walking a path shaped by resilience, compassion, and quiet determination. Born in the 1960s in Hong Kong as the eldest daughter of 4 children, she learned responsibility early, caring for her younger brothers while excelling in school. 7 deaths, with another 544 under construction. She secured 1,472 new long-term care licenses, advocating for dignity-centered design, and launched initiatives that now serve 4,500 seniors and 1,400 students each year. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck in 2020, Stephanie stood on the front lines with her team. She led emergency fundraising, secured PPE, arranged hotel housing for staff, and implemented critical reforms in infection prevention and ventilation design. Her leadership not only protected lives, but also strengthened the entire elder care system for the future. She also continues to champion youth programs, Chinese schools, and cultural initiatives, believing that heritage and identity must be passed on with pride. For her lifelong commitment to community care and cultural leadership, CCLA is proud to present Stephanie Wong with the 2025 Chinese Canadian Legend Award.
Stephanie Wong and Mayor's Deputy will also share a few words with us. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Good evening. And it's a real honor for me to be able to present this award to Stephanie Wong. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to Bammy and to Stella and the entire team with Chinese Canadian Legends. It is a wonderful celebration year after year, and truly remarkable to see the individuals that get recognized who have just a clarity of purpose in life, and through their determination have not only had their own success, no matter in business or in public life or by volunteering, and they truly have, as, oh, you took it away, but in the logo there's the Canadian maple leaf in the diamond, and truly all of these legends have helped put a shine on Canada, and I congratulate all of the recipients. Now tonight, I do have the wonderful honor to present this award to Stephanie Wong. And as you heard, hers has been an incredible journey. For over 12 years, Stephanie has led the Manchong Foundation. And it has been her vision, her leadership, that has transformed that organization to be one of the largest Chinese charitable organizations in all of Canada, and now is the largest provider of long-term care beds, a nonprofit organization in the province of Ontario. Her leadership reflects the values of Lord Manchang, one of compassion, generosity, and commitment to community. Her journey from Hong Kong to Canada, her journey from private sector to public life to community service has been an incredible transformation. She is someone who has demonstrated quiet leadership. In fact, quite often at events, I have to listen very closely to Stephanie when she's speaking, because she just goes a wonderful way of being able to speak for Manchong with style and grace. But she has earned incredible, incredible respect because of her actions. Now tonight, we celebrate legends. And you know, I think so many of the recipients have said it well. It's what we do with the opportunity that we are given. But we know that there are thousands and millions of people, actually, right across the country, that make contributions each and every day. And their small actions and their commitment, whether it's to their families, to their neighborhoods, to their communities, also makes a difference in building a great nation. And so, there's no more noble work, I think, than an organization like Manchong, who gives people, seniors, at a time in their life when they need support, when we need to demonstrate our thanks and our gratitude to them for the difference that they've made in the lives of their personal families and their communities. And so it is a noble cause, and I just want to say that it is one that Stephanie Wong has had an incredible impact on so many lives in this province. And I want to personally thank her for the work that she has done. And on behalf of the Chinese legends, I just want to present this award to you and celebrate you tonight for all that you've done for so many in this province. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's really indeed my honor there and presenting this award to me. After listening to so many comments and the remarks as to why the other 5 recipients got awarded, I really do not know what to say. I'm really honored and humbled receiving this award from the Chinese Canadian Legends Award. So as we celebrate the 24th year of this meaningful tradition, what inspires me the most is the theme of this year. Okay, thank you. Strive to thrive. So what does that mean to me? So to me, this means going beyond the basics, pushing forward even when it is hard, and lifting each other up along the way, and never settling for just getting away. So I immigrated to Canada 36 years ago,
And it's like many other immigrants. So coming to a new place, I got lots of challenges, and I've walked through smooth and challenging roads. Have times for joy, have times for uncertainties. And I told myself, I have to remain positive and then get through it. And I'm blessed, really grateful that I'm able to contribute to the community. So whether in my earlier banking career or over the past decade at Monshong Foundation, the spirit of strive to thrive actually has always guided me. It's about helping people to reaching their goals and to offer programs and services to serve the young and the elderly. And this recognition is not mine alone. It is actually the support that the people working together with me, supporting me all along the way. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank my family and the Monshong team over there. Thank you. And this is actually the reflection of the values that we share as Canadian, as Chinese Canadians, that hard work, the care for the community, and the commitment to building for a better future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie and Frank, for your wonderful presentation. And Stephanie, no worry. Is that your husband? Or from that was so lovely. And the other thing, I'm just so happy.
You asked me if I love you, and I choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And who am I to judge you on what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide. Wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Romance and all this tragedy leaves me battling with my pride. But through the insecurity, some tenderness survives. I'm just another writer, so trapped within my trap, a hesitant prize fighter, so trapped within my youth. And sometimes